Man, y'all know what it is, man. Path Podcast. We want to thank y'all for getting us to 1,000 subscribers. Now help us reach our next goal of 2,000 subscribers. We appreciate y'all. We out. What's up, everybody? You know what it is, man. Bigwill artist here with the Path Podcast, the place where it's cool to watch anime, where it's cool to be you. Manga talking the house, man. We back, man. Got Wizard Melody with us, man. How you feeling, man? How you living, man?
I think I'm changing my name and be Wizard the Creator.
Say that one more time.
Wizard the Creator.
Wizard the Creator. Okay.
Might make my name that.
So you about to start creating?
Yeah.
I'm hopping on this content, huh?
Yeah.
All right. We about to see if he gets that name change. You got to earn that name change, man. When we see that content, you know what I'm saying? When we see the content, it's official. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, he about to start dropping some bombs, man. Y'all make sure y'all fuck with Wizard the Creator, man. But today, man, we got a whole bunch of manga to talk about. But before that, I heard you over there hating on Diddy. You know what I'm saying? He deserves a lot of that hate. But let me ask you this, right? I want you to give me 3 anime characters or manga characters that went to the Diddy party. Give me 3 anime characters that would go to the Diddy party.
Sorry.
Who was that?
Niggas that would go to the Diddy party.
Who was going? What 3 anime characters going to the Diddy party for sure?
I'd give you, obvious Hisoka, another one Orochimaru.
Zesty Monsters.
Griffith.
Whoa. Griffith is bad work. He would be at
He got the same MO. He dressed in all white.
Griffith.
But on the surface, that nigga's a monster.
Hey, man, if Gus needs his payback, he just need to send that nigga to the Diddy party.
Go bomb that shit. Tear gas that motherfucker.
So, say it one more time. You had Hisoka.
Hisoka. Orochimaru. And Griffith.
Bad, man. So fucking Hisoka was definitely top op, right? When it came to Diddy parties. But you wanna know who's next?
Who's next?
We got Dio. He's in there for sure.
Oh yeah, he's definitely in there.
He might touch Diddy. I don't know how that's gonna go. I don't know who that's gonna go.
And nobody,
man.
And who gonna stop him?
You know, Diddy
next? Might like it. He might.
Nah, that's bad work, bro. That's bad work, man. Hey, man. What the fuck was that, man? But fucking, hey, man. You wanna know who else there? So we got bro. We got Kabuto. You know, he funny. He gonna come dressed like something he ain't supposed to be dressed like. He funny, man. Kabuto gonna be there for sure, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, you wanna know who the third one is? Asta.
Don't do that to Asta.
Asta's Justin Bieber. He's gonna go.
He gonna see what's
go in and just be like, believe. I know that's not
He gonna see what's going on in there and crash out.
Nah, man. Asta going for it.
What
man.
is this?
Asta going for it. But hey, man, real fast, man. We just have to say a little something about the Diddy because it's getting crazy out here.
He gonna blow that bitch up,
bro. Diddy, you down bad, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. When he dropped that documentary, it's gonna be bad. Like, cause I say this right. And then we finna dive right into the manga. You know, we ain't finna do this. You know, we might have to come up with something else for that, but we're gonna get there when we get to that.
We do. What's that shit called? Stars Talk, maybe. I don't
whatever the fuck, but peep it though. Fucking Diddy, man. Disney, you made me lose my whole fucking train of thought fucking with you, Paris. Fucking, look, man. It is what it is, man. Fuck Diddy.
What were you gonna say?
Man. I'm trying to remember, man. You fucking me up. You know, I smoked a little bit of weed for this, man.
You said Diddy, right?
Well, where's we going?
What are you gonna say next?
Where's we going?
Oh no!
There's a lot of bet. I'm back. I'm back. Okay, so 50 Cent coming out. He coming out with the when he got something in the works.
Yeah.
And I say this with R. Kelly. I just as a regular civilian in the streets, man, I wasn't really too up on the R. Kelly shit until the documentary came out. And when I saw that documentary, if I didn't believe it before, oh my God, that documentary was bad work, bro. After I saw that, even if he, let's just say for some odd chance, even if he didn't do it, let's say he was innocent. And if you watch that documentary, he is now guilty 100%. You know what I'm saying? So if 50 drops the documentary on Diddy, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad work. But all right, man, with that being said,
that nigga better do his research. That shit was 1,000 bottles of lotion. And drugs.
Bro. I mean,
and I think about 759 dildos. That nigga a weirdo.
You about to get us demonetized. All right, hey, man, look, man.
I mean, we've been here for like 2 minutes already.
We gotta go, I think, the first step, but we good. So, look, man,
Fudge.
Enough did it. We just had to move. That's what we was walking in before we hit the film. But look, man, manga. What the fuck is happening with the manga industry, man? Everything is ending.
Everything's over, man. My Hero just ended like, what, a month ago or 2? A month and a half, maybe?
Man, so freaking, let me ask you this. How do you feel overall about the My Hero Academia ending?
Compared to the JJK ending, I completely lost my attitude. I was before
we'll get into JJK.
Yeah.
Break it down.
Before JJK, I was like, hey, this ending ain't the best. But after that, I was like, oh, maybe I should shut up. Let me come back. Let me revisit. MHA ending was fine. I would have liked it if Izuku kept his quirk. And if Shigaraki went out very differently.
Okay.
That's a lot of my gripes with Horikoshi, the way that he did Izuku and Shigaraki's characters. That's about it.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. So, with that, right, what specifically about the Izuku and Shigaraki fight you wasn't fucking with on the way out?
Oh, I mean, shit. Again, you know, I don't like All For One. He came right back in. He like, cause for AFO, they spend the entire final arc saying like, okay, here. He's in his original body fighting these heroes. He gets killed by Endeavor, basically, like burnt to ash. You see that he regens, and now he's on a clock. And he's trying to beat that clock and get to Shigaraki so he can like give him the fake quirk, but also like restabilize himself inside Shigaraki paws. And yeah, from there, then he'd have full control. But
bro, why you just ain't saying it's fucking trash? Because Steve Zuko ain't killed this nigga, man. Tell the truth. You going through this long ass. Tell the truth, man.
No.
Tell the truth. Why you ain't really like it, man?
It would have been.
Why you ain't really like it, man?
Because again, AFO took Shigaraki's agency once again. He took over his body once again, and then he made Shigaraki look like a fucking wimp. He was like, "Yeah, it was me. I ruined your entire life." And Shigaraki was like, "Huh?" And then boom, he just lost his. And then you see him come right back for like one last hit or something. It's like, no, why would you do that to Shigaraki? I thought he was the main villain.
So basically, you got all the way to the touchdown line, and then got hit with a pick six, man. That's looking bad, man. And I feel you. I respect it. Because why the hell did nobody die? This was the final war of My Hero Academia. No one of note really died like that.
Toga died.
Toga, the op? The op? Who cares? I can't say that. Toga was a dope character. Her death was alright. It was cool. But I mean, all them no good students.
Imagine if they made All Might die. He would have went out a good way.
Mineta made it. That's bad work, bro. Mineta? He went to a war with all these villains, and Mineta made it.
Low key, you could have took out Mineta.
Froggy made it.
He had a good funeral.
Sugar Man made it. None of these niggas could have got bopped.
They kept themselves.
The tail nigga made it.
They kept themselves in a situation where they wouldn't die.
The tail nigga made it. Earphone Jack went right up to Arthur and said, "Nigga, use a bitch, man." It's bad. What the fuck's going on, man? I'm just saying. I mean, it's a bad final part, man.
They definitely shouldn't have survived AFO.
And then the ending, though, right? Back to that. You said that you didn't like how he didn't get a squirt. Me either. Eri, did you die? What happened to you? Why you just didn't give him his squirt back?
I think she has her horn too, didn't she? In the end
It's been 8 years. You think she want to get a nigga his squirt back? What happened there?
I know. You think you can rewind him a little bit?
What happened there? You're like, what the fuck? I'm just saying, like, she could have rewinded him back to where he first got off for one, so he wouldn't even have a fucked up body. He could have been a grown man, 100% physically right, and been the greatest hero of all time. But instead, they gave this nigga a mecha suit, man.
A mecha suit and a 9-to-5 teacher job.
That nigga sound bad.
Fuck you, Horikoshi.
Hey man, can we say he's like in high school he was the one voted most likely to succeed, and then 8 years later he's the teacher. That's a bad look. You want to know something that I didn't really fuck with about the ending? Well, I'll say this, right? But before we just shit on the ending, right? let's give it a couple things I did like, right? So I like them almost letting us know if Deku no Draka became a thing, you know, they kind of halfway let us know, halfway didn't let us know. I like how Deku's point actually got across of how society needed to change, and they did a good example of showing that with the old lady who didn't reach out to Shigaraki, but she reached out to this new menacing looking dude, you know, Stick's face.
Why is she still alive? How is she still alive?
I mean, she just got older. It's only been about like 15 years, you know what I'm saying? Since you think about it, maybe 10 years. You know what I'm saying? How old was he?
Shigaraki was like 20. Shigaraki was like 5 when she first saw that lady, and the old lady was still old. And then they got
like 15 years,
and then 8 more.
Well, yeah, I think she saved him before the time skip. I don't know. But this is what I'm saying, though.
Oh, you're right. My bad. Never mind.
Yeah, see, we finna get to the hate on it. But right now, so I like that. How can I say it? You know, and I like the last panel of everybody. That was a dope. You know, I didn't really feel. Well, I can't say that because I actually even did like how they had the new ranking system. You know what I'm saying? How now it's like
Mario is number 1.
You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, he was gonna be that, but I like how Bakugo being Todoroki until he just talked his way out of it because he's an asshole. You know what I'm saying? But let me ask you, man, what are some things you like about the ending?
Like about it?
Mm-hmm.
I like that he did end up getting a suit so he could end up being a hero. It sounds, but it does feel like a here nigga damn. Here, just have it, bro. But I am glad he at least gave Izuku that. Because if he ended up being just a teacher with no quirk, I'd fly to Japan. Yeah. Horikoshi had to see me.
And Horikoshi, I gave you the love. I reeled it in. Now, where the fuck is this nigga's daddy, man? We just forget about him, huh?
He really said he's Ashi, bro.
He just doesn't exist.
The real of it all. It was his dad was All Might.
Is that what we doing here?
That's what you did.
He gonna spin it.
His real dad is All Might.
His real dad All Might. Mm-hmm. She didn't even know it, huh? She went to the donor.
She didn't even know it.
She went to. Hey man, it's hard out here, man. So let me ask you this. My bad, man. That nigga Horikoshi talking. He heard us talking about him.
He didn't even know it.
All right, man. So let me ask you this, man. Out of all of My Hero Academia, from every chapter, man, what was your most favorite moment now that it's over?
That's hard. If I had to think of a real one, when Bakugo saved All Might.
From who?
All for One.
Okay, towards the ending.
Yeah,
okay.
Right. Or when 2 of those chapters, like when you see Izuku is like torn between like trying to save All Might, and he seems like he's gonna see like his mentor fucking die basically in his face, and shit, he had to hold like literally the greatest evil or whatever, or he's gonna destroy shit. He had to choose and he couldn't. He was choosing Shigaraki. And then he was watching like All Might gonna die, and then Bakugo saved him, and then you see like that moment where like Night Eye was like, I guess you beat the future or you beat my vision. Everybody's wish changed it or whatever. I like it when and especially because the stuff was on the news too. Everybody was like, oh, All Might's gonna die. He is finished or whatever. Like when it's televised, I fucked with that. Okay. And then it gives Bakugo his hero moment or whatever. He saves his role model.
Okay. I like all that, yeah. Okay, so peep this, right? You got a runner-up moment?
I would say, if not that one, it was going to be fucking when he saves Koda. And you see the title drop, My Hero.
Okay. That was fire. Okay, so for me, man, I got to go a little bit more back, right? And to me, nothing hit harder than that United States of Smash, man. I got to bring it back to the old one because, like, you know, it was some dope moments, but when I'm thinking of it right now, going back to that manga paneling, man, when I'm reading this shit, I'm like, okay, that's when My Hero felt like it was something. Like with Stain, niggas was damn near dying, getting cut up, bleeding and shit. With this nigga off one coming in, it was real fear. You know what I'm saying? You get Bakugo getting packed out. Everything after that to me got watered down, man.
That motherfucker was throwing up for the sight of All for One.
Did you hear what I'm saying? And
They said,
but earphone jack could blast this.
Is what it is, man.
Earphone jack could blast this nigga. Deku Todoroki and what's his name? Redhead. Red Riot. Couldn't even look at him. They couldn't even look, but this girl could look at this nigga.
They saw the force of what he did, then they looked at him like just floating there.
Come on, man. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, in anime, that was one of the hardest shits. The way they did that,
the sound,
the music behind it, I said, oh my God, this is Lucifer walking on this motherfucker, man. But
that's what I'm saying. And then All for One from there, he should have died in Kamino.
Yeah.
And if you didn't kill him there,
he should have died in the war. When he had to make us, so he should have died with Stain.
Right when
that nigga was feeling the nigga died. It's like, you botched every good ending. Like, my second runner-up moment was when Bakugo died. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought he wasn't coming back.
That would have been sad if they butchered that nigga like that, because he went outside.
That would have been the hardest. Think about it.
If he did like some damage to Shigaraki, like if he fucked him up and like he couldn't heal that shit, then
that would have been the hardest way to kill Bakugo. I'm gonna tell you why. Because that right there would have reminded us as the readers that no, this is a real war. The whole war arc to me felt like a training exam. Do you hear what I'm telling you? If Bakugo would have dropped right then and there, every chapter after that, nigga would have been like this.
You do need some casualties,
bro. All Might would have died. Would have been in that bitch like when Deku get his revenge for this nigga.
Remember I told you my favorite part. Like if he were to die, and that would have weighed on Izuku like crazy,
bro. What that would have turned him to the greatest hero, because then he would have really. The reason it took him so long to beat this nigga because nobody died. Put it like that. If Bakugo would have died, he would have crashed out. Let's just let it all go. He would have been done. Done. Said fuck the saving, fuck all that, bro. You just killed my guy.
I was talking to my chat at one point. I was saying like,
I tell you, man.
I feel like because look, at the end of the day, Izuku already failed to save Shigaraki because Shigaraki died. I mean, there was no he done already. You might as well have made Shigaraki unsavable and unchangeable. He should have just been like, oh yeah, I'm not stopping. Like he in that Vestige world where All for One told him like, yeah, it was me, I ruined your entire life. Shigaraki his anger should have just eroded AFO all the way and just finished him. And when Shigaraki realized that's what happened to his life, he's like, well fuck it, I mean, hey shit, I'm already on this shit, I'm gonna keep destroying. And it leaves Izuku no choice but to kill him. Like, and that's it. And then you see, like, it's bittersweet. Like, he kills.
He killed a nigga. The nigga killed himself, bro. He punched him, and the nigga said, I'm going to activate to kill myself.
Yeah.
And he had the nerve to sit next to Uraraka. I know what you're talking about. You my hero. Nigga, bro. My hero, man, is shit, man. Man, look, well.
Hey,
shit.
At least Izuku got his good ending, I guess. You know, he got a job. He's still at MHA. He's still being a good influence, and then he gets to be a hero.
He actually
8 years later,
bro.
Is stupid.
He downgraded.
8 years later is stupid. They had to take him that long to make that fucking suit. They should have gave that nigga his suit like in 1 year.
That's what I'm saying. This nigga downgraded. Let's keep it G. He was set to be in the NBA. He was set to be fucking Tony Stark and fucking.
Remember, and I mean, maybe you don't agree with this. I think we discussed this and you didn't agree, but he was at 45% of his power.
I showed you the chapter where the nigga said he used all his.
Oh my god!
Pull it up.
Oh my god!
Don't make me pull it up.
Everybody can tell you in the comments if you post this. And you see the comments, you will see that Izuku said that he was at 45%, and Fajin,
just keep going.
Fajin. And Gear Shift puts him at 120.
It's about to be bad for you.
He calls it faux 100%. Look at it. What are you doing? Do you know what faux means? It means fake.
I will hear it. Oh my God.
Look at what he did to Nagant. Look at what he did with Nagant. That shit says 4100. That means fake.
Why the fuck I can't even find this shit? They done took this shit off the Shonen Jump back fucking with this nigga page. They trying to save you right now. Oh my God.
Just go on Google and search 4100.
4100. Nah, we ain't wanted to. You know,
FAUX 100.
Don't even worry about it, man. I still think I remember the chapter. That's the coldest part about it. Let me see something. Let me see something.
That nigga was at 45. I promise you, nigga. I can give you the.
You see that something? I'm like, hold on, man. Let's watch this, man. But look, man. So, yeah, man. So, while I'm cooking this, man, real fast, man, who do you think was the MVP of all of My Hero Academia? I'm gonna give you 3.
MVP of the entire.
Top 5 My Hero of all of My Hero Academia.
Okay.
Top 5 niggas in the MVP moment.
Okay. Izuku, just cause
Okay.
that's my favorite character.
What's his moments, man? He ain't doing shit.
You ain't shit, bro.
He ain't doing shit.
Izuku, Shoto Todoroki, Endeavor, All Might, and Gentle.
All right, so look, I like that you named these niggas, right? But I said MVP nigga in the moment that made them your MVP.
Oh, okay. Gentle's MVP moment was saving UA when it was falling down and it lost power. He saved the entire fucking school, and then you see that he even reformed himself so much that he stopped some jailbirds from getting out. I was like, oh shit, okay. All Might
Gentle got a redemption.
All Might's moment that might make him match number 1. Anthony gonna be like, oh, wow, you taking my nigga All Might? But All Might make him number 1 was when he was waiting for All for One to show up, and he's like, and they're like, you're quirkless. He's like, hey man, he can't ignore me, man. I am here, or whatever, and he got the suit on. Endeavors was when he got an arm cut off and he killed AFO. That was my MVP moment. Shoto's was saving his family, and when he fought Toya, and froze him and incapacitated him, that was good. Izuku's gear shift.
Okay. Real dope 5 MVPs. But this whole time I've been waiting to cook your ass like a fucking flaming young steak. So hold on real fast. What was the statement that you just claimed on the past podcast? Let's repeat it for the people, man.
Here, I got you, bro. He is at 45% of his power. He reaches 120 with Fajin and gear shift. Fajin specifically.
Okay, so now I'm on chapter 317 of My Hero Academia, page 11. Okay, and it reads as follows. Your turn. You have Midoriya looking down, looking like dark, and he says, I'm fine, whatever the fuck. Next panel. You want to see this panel? Next, we have whatever Midoriya looking at All Might walking away. It reads, continue down this path and what awaits you is unspeakable, gruesome death, right? Bang. And then we have Izuku walking away from All Might, and here's where the proof's in to put it, man. All Might says, no, I can't just... And Izuku says, listen. Like I'm trying to tell Paris, man, listen. What I'm capable of now is on par with you at 100% and with no recoil to boot. What are we talking?
You must got some reading comprehension. I'm just saying. No, look, guys, you are having reading comprehension because I didn't say All Might's 100%. I said Izuku's.
Same shit.
They're different.
Same shit.
What do you mean? Izuku has 7 quirks. How are they the same?
So you're telling me Izuku's 45% is All Might's 100%?
Yes.
No, impossible. No.
Izuku's 45 with Fajin is past All Might.
No.
It is.
He's 100%. Period.
Read the Nagan fight. The
Nagan fight, he went to 120.
Exactly.
So he got 20 from Fox and 100 from himself.
I was saying that with Nagan, it's his 45.
120.
And then if he uses Fajin,
I can pull that chapter up too, nigga. Don't
pull it up.
All right, hold on. Parents got me pulling chapters today. Hold on, man. Nigga want to pull chapters.
But while we're there, I'm going to disprove that page. He says, I can reach the power that you had, All Might, with no recoil. So he's saying, I can reach your 100% All Might with no backlash. That doesn't mean that that's his 100% because Izuku has reached the singularity point of his quirk. The past users even said that we are beyond singularity now. All Might has super strength. Izuku has 7 quirks extra. He's definitely different, and he says that.
Bro, the nigga is using 100% of the power, man. I'm about to say you're right.
He's using more than 100% because it says 120. So even then, you're wrong.
No, but see, your main premise is that Deku can't use 100% of his own one for all right now.
His peak is beyond All Might's. And that's just the truth.
Great. So All Might's 100 is like Deku's 90. You're not finna get 45.
All Might's 100 is like Izuku's 70.
Hold on, because I'm right here on the pages right now, and once this thing a little, we finna see if what you talking about is talking about. Let's see. She swing over the barrel. The nigga doing this thing. What the heck is this? Where this nigga? She floating.
You gotta go to the part where he saves.
Saves. Okay, that's the next chapter. Then that's chapter 314. I'm assuming. All right, we're on chapter 314. Let's see what's going on, man.
Wait for it to load.
I ain't skipping the pages. It's probably towards the end of the page. And that's how they ended the chapter with him doing this thing. So we gonna see some. Look, he already dodging bullets. That's 100% of his power. That's ridiculous.
Oh Lord.
Okay, hold on, man. Hold on.
They gonna tell you in the comments. I'm looking at you guys right now. Tell him.
They ain't telling me nothing. This nigga about to use 100% of his power,
Izuku
man.
is 45, and with Fajin he gets to 120.
Okay, here we go. So
120%.
Chapter 315 is when she aims at Shisaki. So now we finna see where he get it in, man. I'm skipping pages. She shot. He's swinging. Okay, here we go. Let's go. This nigga said quirks. Fajin. Repeated movement builds up motion based for energy for temporary storage and release. Mm-hmm. While getting shot at, I flexed and extended my leg to protect myself and store up that energy. Plus, one for all, 45% plus. Whatever. Yeah.
So you know he's at 45%. You know he's right there in the dark arc. He's like 45%. But that is his limit.
This is before he said that.
He got 100% right there?
Right there.
You're lying.
Right after this. Hold on, wait a second. He said,
what training arc did he go in a day? In 30 minutes.
Oh shit, this is bad work, bro. Okay, hold on. So he said, just to finish it for the people, man. He said, one for all, 45% plus centrifugal force. Everyone in my generation can picture it. The sight of all my moving at 100%. He said, Fox 100%. Whatever. That's
full 100%.
That's spicy. All right, you got that. But by the time he fought Shigaraki, that was 100% of his power. I don't care what you say. That was 100% all the way. All the way.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
And to use 100% against Chisaki. So he been used 100% of power.
With Eri on his back.
But you said he never did that.
He never reached the comfortably.
He did it.
He never reached it comfortably.
Can you agree that your premise was that he never did that?
He never reached it comfortably.
But he did it with Eri on his back, and he was doing gum shit.
He never got to the peak of his power by himself.
We hear that, man.
If you wanna semantic it, you can.
He did. It's not semantics. He did 100%. He did 100%, and by the time he fought Shigaraki at the end, he was 100%.
He did his,
and Eri should have came back at that nigga's power.
He did his 100% when he was at like 10% of his power when he was younger.
Okay, man. You got it, man. Let me ask you this, man. So how did you feel about Endeavor's... You good over there?
I'm good. I'm good, man.
Glitch, man. You just glitched on camera, man.
I'm good, man.
All right, man. Let me ask you this, man. Nah, Paris kind of body, man. That's the wizard for you, man. I got fucking 45%. Nigga, is what it is, man. He got it, man. Let me ask you this, right? How do you feel about the Todoroki family storyline coming to an end?
That shit was good, but it was sad. Dobby's ending is very fucking sad. When you hear that he's like, oh, so this is all it took for you guys to look at me finally? Holy, ooh, that kind of hurt. It's just really sad. His life could have been very different, but it was all miscommunication. And like I said, I took Endeavor's side when he was like, okay, well, let's just stop him from using it. He could have did it better and said, okay, well, you don't have to stop using it, but we'll teach you how to like manage it and make it better.
Okay, shit, man. I feel that. For me, man, I think the whole shit was kind of stupid, to be honest with you. Because let's keep it G, right? Endeavor even trying to be better than All Might was unrealistic.
Absolutely.
He knew that from the jump. Why even do that?
Well, he didn't know he had a fucking prophecy quirk.
Listen here, man. He knew from the jump, bro. He's sitting there blowing shit on fire. He see this nigga jump into the moon and shit. It's like, nigga, come on, bro.
I'm changing the weather with a punch, nigga. You ain't doing that.
It's impossible. Even the kid, right? The Todoroki, the Fire and Ice nigga, the nigga he wanted to beat All Might is impossible. Don't you dare even think to say Todoroki can beat All Might.
Hey man, I saw some scene in the new My Hero movie leaked on Twitter. He was doing some crazy shit.
I don't care. You can't beat All Might is what I'm telling you.
You saw what he did to Shoto, right? To Toya, right? That glacier, he froze a lot of that shit. You think All Might getting out that?
It's too fast. Period.
You're right. I'm bullshitting.
Period.
I'm bullshitting.
100%, like it's over, bro. Like so, the fact that it's like it all is off. So hold on, bro. Look, let's break it down. Right?
Bullshitting.
First of all, Endeavor, you're down bad for this, right? Let's just break it down. So you had like 10 kids, right? Mm-hmm. You didn't fuck with none of them but one. Uh-huh. You damn near abused and beat your wife. Mm-hmm. Fucking hell, she didn't want to marry a nigga. He diddied her. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ.
She was Cassie. He was Diddy. You feel me? Fucking and then what else? So that nigga he got the kids. Mm-hmm. This nigga don't even raise the kids. He just fucked with one kid because he thought that one kid was that kid. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. And he was the whole time, but he didn't think he was. So this nigga said, fuck that kid, had another kid. Mm-hmm. This kid go crazy. That other kid don't like him because now he treating him like that kid because his hair 2 different colors. What if the nigga never had the other quirk? Just imagine that. Imagine if he just had 2 different hair colors and the nigga never had the quirk.
Well, then, unfortunately for the wife, she was about to get fucked.
10 more Todorokis on the way.
She about to keep reproducing until it was just what it was.
It's like his whole goal never got accomplished. None of his sons could beat All Might. That was his goal. He married the girl to have kids that could beat All Might.
I mean, Shoto was 15 when we last saw him. We don't know what he is.
Nigga. He can never beat All Might. Like I said, bro, it's like watching a nigga jump to the moon and you like, one day I'll be able to fly that high. You can't, buddy.
I mean, from what we've seen,
you watch this nigga flick a building in half.
I mean, from
one day I'm gonna be that strong. You're not, buddy.
Shoto can freeze a building with a whisk of his hand.
All Might could swing and the whole block get blown up. What are we talking about?
Shoto can blast him. Do that.
Who cares? He's faster. Speed.
Okay, I'm gonna have
faster
speed.
than the bullet.
I'm gonna have speed.
Don't let it be Deku with one fall.
Oh, he's a good one. It's over. Yeah.
Like, come on, he gonna slow that nigga fire down something sick. And he gonna be like, where's my...
He gonna gear shift the fire.
Couple like it's bad look, bro.
So Izuku with his shit, like I said, 45. If that nigga hit 100...
He did. He against Shigaraki.
Oh my god! No, he didn't.
All right, man. Look, man.
And then with Shigaraki, he even put like the freaking black whip inside his arms.
That's because his muscles hurting.
Izuku is crazy.
That's like 130% right there. He doing extra shit with it.
150.
You know what I'm like, bro? Like he peaked that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying because you gotta get like this too. For him to even beat Shigaraki, right? Shigaraki was as strong as All Might in his prime. How do you beat a nigga as strong as All Might in his prime if you're not as strong as All Might in his prime?
Oh yeah, he had All Might's physical body,
100%.
which is
okay, he had 100%.
Brother, you read the page.
Well, that's not when he fought Shigaraki. He had 100%.
Oh my nigga, from Dark Izuku arc to the final war, that's 3 weeks. He can't reach 100 in 3 weeks.
He had 100%. 130 at that. That nigga was using them quirks, nigga. He was using them quirks, man. But all right, man. Real fast, man. Let me hit you for this, man. So fuck it. You know, I noticed I never even gave my MVPs, man. This nigga let me on a 45-minute tangent, man. Hold on, man. I ain't even get my MVPs, man. All right, here we go, man. MVP, first off, got to give it to R for one. And he became an MVP.
Fuck that.
You can hate all you want, but he became an MVP for how he did my dog's thing.
Bum.
He murdered my dog, man. I thought, sometimes you gotta respect the hitter, man.
Turn stain to a stain.
Bro, for that right there, that's my number 5, right? Number 4, MVP. Number 4 MVP, I gotta give it to Deku, right? Because of course he main character, he spazzed out. He did his damn thing. Number 3 MVP, man, I gotta give it to Shigaraki. He has some dope ass scenes, but that last arc with them hands on the face, the body morphing, all that, I'm like, yeah, you're that guy. Number 2, Bakugo for coming back from the dead and still getting the victory shot on All For One. You know what I'm saying? He didn't beat Shigaraki, but he beat, you know what I'm like? He beat the top G.
The next best.
The next best. And then number 1 scene, I gotta give it to All Might for that. I am here. And then he just turned into a transformer. It was trash, but it was the hardest shit too. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. When I turned the page and I said, oh, what is he going to do? And then the next chapter he had to suit. And he was really ready to die. Like when that nigga crawling with one arm, like nigga,
that panel,
I'm finna go get you.
And then you see All Might's a true.
There's no way Endeavor's kids could beat this man. That nigga whole life was for nothing.
All Might is a true hero and a maniac. He's like, oh, what a joy it is to save. Yeah. What a joy it is to be a hero. Yeah. When he was getting blasted and blown up to pieces.
Bro, that's just bad work, man. But all right, man. There go my MVPs, man. And any final thoughts on MHA?
I'm gonna need you to make another movie just giving Izuku all the love in the world, his peak.
There we go. Now let me ask you this: does this movie take place after the war because he still has the embers, or is this before the war?
This is before when the dark Deku to war, the in between there.
Okay, got it. Okay, bet. And man, final thoughts for me, Horikoshi, you got to do a My Hero Shippuden. Because at this point, there's too much shit left unanswered. You know
I don't even want that shit. I don't want that shit. If you're in the suit,
I'll be in it. I think your best bet will be exploring other countries. You know what I'm saying? That would be dope. Because for example, like they
nerfed Izuku.
Bro, you remember that Egyptian painting dude? Mm-hmm. They never showed what he could do.
Nigga was just.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
1D.
There's other countries and shit that you could have explored a little bit more. So with that being said, man, My Hero Academia, man, out of 10 stars as a series, what are you giving it? Not just the ending, nigga, as a whole.
As a whole, I give you an 8.
There we go. And I'm about up there with an 8 too, man. You boxed the ending, but hey, man, the rest of the shit was good, nigga. So, all right, man, bet, man. Next up, man, you know what else came to an end? Jujutsu Kaisen.
Dog shit.
Oh, we got to get into that. Hold on, man. First off. Well, okay, so this man. Okay, look, man. First off, real fast, man. Overall, how do you feel about the JJK ending, man?
First off,
talking
man,
about dog shit.
This nigga Gege Akutami lost his fucking mind.
Wow, I thought it flowed pretty damn nice.
No.
But we got 30 chapters of like the best squabble in manga history.
That's cool and everything.
And then brought everybody back.
That don't sound weird to you?
It came full circle.
First off, Nobara.
It came full circle, but it never left. And I'm gonna break that down to you.
First off, Nobara shit. You made her seem like she was dead.
I told you she wasn't dead. Bigwill predictions, 99% accuracy rate.
God,
it didn't make no sense.
You made her seem like she was dead, and then you made it ambiguous to seem like, oh, maybe she is, maybe she's not. But you make Megumi be like, oh, well, she, and then Izuku's like, and then Yuji's like, oh, I get it, like I understand. No, you don't. You didn't let Megumi finish his talk, so we don't even know. So we don't know if she's even alive or dead. And then in the interview, he's like, yeah, well, like a recent interview, he was like, well, yeah, I planned Nanami and Nobara's end to be this. So he said like, oh, I killed her. So everybody's like, oh, well, she's dead. And then the last 5 chapters,
he didn't fool me.
In the last 5 chapters, he's like, yeah, she's here. And she's gonna nail Sukuna's finger. And that's the final blow, and that's all they needed.
Peep this, right? So, first of all, there's gonna be a JJK Shippuden. I'm about to break it down, right? I'm about to break it down. So remember what I just said? How this shit was so good because it came full circle, and it never left at the same time. I'm gonna break that down to you. So, how do we start JJK?
Sukuna's finger.
We started with Uta. All right, let's go back to Uta. He coming to the school. He got this cursed Rika. He killing shit.
You said Uta?
Uta, nigga, same nigga.
You say Uta.
Bro, same nigga, right?
Respect the name.
Look, all right, me and my nigga Uta, right? We got him. He got the Rika curse. He's squabbling Kenjaku, right? That's Gojo. He fucking get killed and come back. To know what I'm saying? But I'm like running through the whole play until we get to Itadori. Gojo get killed, come back. They kill the girl, all that. Man, now we at the finger, right? This is where it starts. The finger, but it started there, but this is where it starts too. So I just have to give them their credit. So this is where it starts. We get the finger, right? What happened, man? They got this finger. Megumi and them niggas coming to get it, right? Or I think just Megumi came to get it. You feel what I'm saying?
Megumi and Gojo, they're like, oh yeah, we'll get this shit.
There we go. They came to get the finger. They get the finger. What happened with the finger? Itadori eat the finger. Sukuna's here. Here comes JJK, right? Now, throughout this shit, right? Remember, Itadori's goal was to die and be surrounded by people. You know what I'm saying? So through this shit, he went through a whole bunch of character development. So he starts off with the, these random curses he's whooping ass for. He starts to develop a little bit more. We know when Sukuna come out, he freak out, right? But then he meet Mahito, a.k.a. the JJK Joker, the nigga who mind fucks and kills everybody, fucks his mindset up, and turns him into a nigga who is now losing a lot of the happy shit, right? Bang, from I'm talking about killing Junpei to killing Nobara, even though she never died, right? So now we lose her.
And Nanami.
Hold on, and Nanami. So we lose them two, right? But you gotta remember, Itadori started with Megumi and her. That's his friend pack, right? Bam. We get that, cool, Shibuya, they die. Then we get preparation shit, Maki kill everybody. Then we get the color games, a whole bunch of squabbles. But you know who we lose after the culling games? He lose Megumi. You feel what I'm saying? After the culling games, Gojo come back. Then it's that time. You know what I'm saying? We go through a deep training arc. Kenjaku go see Tengen. They do their thing. Fucking Sukuna get ready for that time. They get the squabble. Now, mind you, he just lost everybody, basically. He lost Megumi and he lost the girl. Plus all the other side niggas that died along the way, right? Now we got the final battle. We got the top dog versus the top dog. Bam. He somehow beats Gojo. Amazing, right? Just freaking amazing. Gojo loses. Greatest fight on earth. And then it wasn't over. Then we get the biggest, jumpest pack out. Itadori come with arms. Now what was bullshit was that those were gloves. That was some bullshit. He didn't want to think of an explanation for that, so he just turned them into gloves. Gloves don't look like that. You know what I'm saying? So that was some bullshit, but it's okay. But we're gonna get into that, right? So bam. So then we get the full fight, right? After everybody lose, all the dope niggas, all the strong niggas, all the tricky characters, everybody out the way. Now it's just Itadori and Sukuna. We get the Naruto versus Kurama. We get the Bleach Ichigo versus Hala Ichigo. We finally get that with these niggas. Then we get a domain expansion. You hear what I'm saying? It's already top tier, right? But we ain't come full circle just yet. Then before the fight's over, or during the end of the fight, who started waking up? Megumi. So he getting his best friend that we thought was gone back. Bam. Right when he needed. Who steps in? Nobara. He got her back. Bam. Kill Sukuna. Bam. Then the last few chapters, you know what they're doing? They just continuing their sorcerer lives. Like it never happened. Full circle. Watch why I never left. You wanna know what the last panel was?
Sukuna's finger.
That finger in the box. JJK Shippuden is on the way. I actually think that was a dope series. You hated on it, man. Why you hate on it, man? That shit was the hardest 45 chapter squabble. It came full circle. It never left.
They did Kenjaku.
It's gonna start where it's gonna end where it started. It's gonna start where it ended.
They did Kenjaku dirty.
He deserved to get dirty. He had nothing going on.
They set up a whole entire plan of him utilizing curse energy. That whole dichotomy with him and Yuki, where Yuki was like, "We're gonna erase it." Kenjaku's like, "No, we're gonna utilize it." And then he has, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a merger. We're gonna do a merger or whatever with this calling games." They plan that out and they make it seem like this is something that he's kind of this is his goal. We're gonna get to this goal, and then he fights Takaba. And then Yuta cuts him, kills him, and then there's no merger then. Then they even come to the point where Kenjaku's like, well, I'm going to change the rules and I'm going to let Megumi have the merger then.
Well, did the merger happen? Didn't Tengen fuse with something? Well, that nigga was sleeping, transforming into something. He fused with something. Never fused with nothing? All right, keep going.
He found Tengen's body, like his real body, like somewhere deep in like the grounds of Jujutsu. That's where the shield was shielding in the entire school or whatever.
Oh, so I was like a corpse.
Kinda, yeah. And then you see that Kenjaku changes the rules and he gives it to Megumi, and then Sukuna doesn't even use it himself. He kind of he's like, well, I'll keep it, then I'll spit it out and I'll fight it or whatever. If that's how it ends. We seem nowhere. We don't get anywhere with that. Megumi's potential. We don't get anywhere near of that. His complete domain. We don't get any of that. All he does to stop Sukuna is make a puddle of darkness for Yuji.
So you just hating on the whole shit.
I'm a hater.
Look, bro.
If I sound like a hater, I'm hating.
He came back from.
I'm happy.
He came back from the pits of depression.
I'm happy
through his
that
best friend whipping niggas' asses.
I'm happy that Yuji has his friend group.
Niggas dropped in this squabble.
But he definitely could have came back sooner.
Niggas dropped in this squabble, man. How many niggas died in that one fight against that one nigga?
3.
Gojo died and came back as Uta with his head stitched up.
Gojo, Choso, and Kashimo.
Bro.
Only 3 bodies.
This was the hardest. This was JJK was one of the top animes of the year. All you niggas hate on the fucking on the ending.
The last 5 chapters, that nigga said, hey, you
all
know what I'm
you
gonna do?
Wizard cheeks.
You know
all you niggas wizard cheeks. All you wizard cheek niggas.
You know what I'm gonna do, guys?
Y'all out of here.
I'm gonna spend a chapter talking about Simple Domain. The fuck are you doing, Gege?
Bro, what are you talking about, man? Like, the story was fine.
I'm gonna spend a chapter talking about Simple Domain and how we could have done better versus Akuna, nigga. Instead of a Gojo funeral, a Choso funeral, some more expositions on what is he gonna do with Sukuna's finger. We spent the last 2 chapters talking about, oh, this guy is stalking this random girl and random guy. Are you serious right now? All for it to be like, oh, I'm Yuji and I'm passing on Gojo's will. I'm counting on you, man. You're a liar. You disappoint me, Gege. And then don't even get me started on that fucking. Don't even get me started on that Yuta. Don't even get me started on the Yuta thing either. Yuta steals Gojo's body and he uses it for 5 minutes and he only gets a domain off and a purple and then he dies.
We got this panel.
And what does that mean? That don't mean nothing.
This right here solidified JJK as the best anime of the new gen anime. Man.
That don't mean anything.
New gen manga.
That don't mean anything. You know what that mean? That means
the hardest nigga in the game died, right? The next hardest nigga other than the main character, who was previously the main character, swapped brains with this nigga to come back and whoop ass.
For 5 minutes, and then he shut down like a battery.
Came back.
Shut down like a battery.
He had everybody thinking Gojo came back.
He shut down like a battery.
He came back.
He shut down like a battery, though.
Without him, Itadori would have lost.
Yeah, probably.
What are we talking about? The nigga came back. Bigwill 99% accuracy rate. I told you niggas Gojo was coming back.
What the fuck do you mean?
Gojo came back.
Yuta came back.
That was Yuta, but in that moment it was also Gojo.
It was Yuta. It ain't no Gogeta. I am neither Yuta or Gojo.
Bro, when that nigga Gojo walked up, Sukuna wasn't like, hey, Yuta, he ain't do that.
He did.
He kind of did. He kind of did.
He said, I didn't you go this far, Yuta, coach.
Okay, look, man, that nigga, because shit was hard. Nigga.
He's like, I'm unfamiliar with your game.
Man, let me ask you this, man. What was your favorite moment of all of JJK?
Yuta versus Sukuna.
Yeah, I know.
Sukuna versus Gojo.
Hey, ass nigga. No, it was what you said. It was Gojo when he came back to life.
No.
Yeah, it was that 5
Sukuna
minutes
versus Gojo.
That shit, no shit for you.
Specifically, the final chapter where Gojo is winning, where he's putting the brakes on Sukuna. He was beating him up. And then he got that purple off in the sky. I was like, oh shit. And then they said, Gojo wins before fucking me over.
Yeah, that shit was bad, man. And of course, that's definitely one of them. But my runner up, which I'm gonna say is actually one of my favorite moments. Of course, the Gojo. That's we can't even count that. But it was actually goes back to the Choso versus Itadori, from the manga to the anime. That shit to me is still one of the hardest things ever in JJK.
Anime look nice.
From the nigga running in the bathroom stalls, all that shit, like fire, right? Like just 100% fire. I fucked with every bit of that. And in the anime, the on site in the anime, oh my god!
Jumped down the stairs.
And they said he was already in motion for no reason. He said, "Nigga, oh, it is you." Nigga hit the ground before he shot that thing.
Nigga saw the red sweater. He's like,
bro, so
saw the red hood.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The anime amplified that moment for sure, bro. That shit was crazy. And freaking if not that, man, next one I gotta give it to. Well, I would say next one, but that's my main one. But runner up would actually be fucking. I gotta give it to Megumi in the beginning of the Colon games when he actually murked dude. How he beat the nigga that came up and killed him with the sword and was like, nigga, I'm a sorcerer. I said, oh.
Potential, man.
Hold on. He kind of did box that potential. I ain't gonna lie to you. But the nigga did. The nigga lived his whole life to save his sister, and then Sukuna bitch came back as a sister, and then he killed the bitch, which killed the sister. It was bad. Then took the nigga body. And killed the new bitch. Hit the new bitch up.
All I'm saying is Megumi could have some get back. They could have fought in that soul shit where like Yuta was like, I said Yuta, damn.
He came back.
Yuji's like fighting the outside and Megumi's in the inside using his complete domain fighting Sukuna like, yeah.
He came back.
You a bitch, nigga. You killed my sister.
He came back,
fuck
man.
you up.
He came back, man. Let me ask you this, man. In JJK, right, other than the main character, Yuji Itadori, who do you think had the best character development?
Best?
The best, other than Yuji Itadori. Who you giving it to?
I can't really think. These niggas don't really get development like that.
Well, I'll give it to you. I got to give it to Mahito, the villain. The villain. And I like how he lost it all at the end. He went from an idiot to a not so idiot to, I like fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? And then what happened at the end? I'm a bitch, bro. Leave me alone. I didn't mean it. He ain't mean it. I thought his was pretty good. And then runner up, got to give it to Choso too.
Oh,
because Choso, you wouldn't even think about that nigga, bro. Choso.
I wouldn't think about him. Yeah,
he the runner up.
But Choso would be mine then. If you mean like developed,
you gotta pick somebody. You gonna just pick mine?
Yes.
So all right, there we go, man.
Runner up. I mean, I don't know who developed. I mean, Yuta developed nicely, I guess.
Okay, bet. Well, let me ask you this. So, other than, we're going to keep the main characters out. Other than Gojo and Itadori and Yuta, the main characters, who do you think was the strongest Jujutsu sorcerer? And we're taking Sukuna out of that as well, too.
Sukuna, Gojo, Yuta, Yuji. I'd give you... Takaba. Okay. Why Takaba? If he thinks it's funny, it's just it's reality. He's like a reality warper. He just has to think it's funny. Yeah. But it's a double-edged sword. If you can like out funny him, or if you can make him look like he's stupid and like take his game away, he's done. But if he hit a zone, you're done.
I feel that. I got to give it to Hikari. The JJK's first black man, the real black man.
Let's
not
go
Miguel,
gambling.
Not Miguel, the real black man. The lucky 7 man. The I never died nigga. Bro, he was beating nigga up so bad they had to all screen to fight. They had to off screen the fight.
You can literally see in
he barely broke a sweat.
In the last 3 chapters.
He barely broke a sweat.
The last 3 chapters, he was like, "Damn, I could barely put down your Ame. She was tough too." So don't even come here with that. He didn't barely break a sweat.
I'm saying that he barely broke a sweat.
He couldn't put her down. He a bum. Hikari's a bum.
Who'd you say was the strongest? Takaba.
Yeah.
Hikari's washing Takaba. Period.
If
Takaba, he gonna make him laugh.
If Takaba thought it was funny that Hikari's regeneration would stop, it would stop, and then he kill him.
That's not how that works, man.
That is how it works.
That's not how that works.
Exactly how it
Hikari's
works.
too lucky for that to happen, man.
No.
He's gonna be lucky enough to where that nigga don't think it's funny, man. Man, chat, man. What do y'all think, man? Can Takaba from JJK beat the black man Hikari from JJK? I don't think so. What the fuck is Paris talking about? Man?
Takaba could. If he can beat Kenjaku, he can beat Hikari.
Kenjaku's different. Kenjaku doesn't have a sense of humor. Kenjaku's a freaking curse.
Kenjaku did have a sense of humor.
He finna talk shit with a funny black drunk nigga. It's gonna be comedy the second he get in the domain. They gonna be gambling. He gonna be in his domain and really be in a Hikari domain gambling with the nigga, thinking he having the ball. And then he gonna sock that nigga in the back of his head so fucking hard, man. Look, man, I'm telling you, man. Hikari, you watch the Takaba. What is he talking about, man? You know it.
You can put it all up if you want to.
Let me ask you guys this, man. Chat, man. Y'all let us know, man. Who, by the end of JJK manga, who do you think was the strongest Jujutsu sorcerer? We excluding Gojo, Yuji, Sukuna, and Kenjaku. Who do you guys think was the strongest Jujutsu sorcerer at the end of JJK? Drop it below in the comments.
I got you right now.
Who you got? You already said your guy, and it wasn't him.
Maki, Higuruma, Takaba.
Which one is Higuruma?
The lawyer
Custer Buster
with the insta kill blade.
What did that do?
It insta killed.
Who did he kill with the blade, man?
53 sorcerers in the color game.
Who did they show him kill with that blade, man?
I mean, he did fight Sukuna, bro. You gotta give him some credit. He fought Sukuna.
He stood in front of Sukuna for 30 seconds.
And then he developed reverse curse technique, which is rare as shit.
Yeah, everybody else is doing reverse technique. Who
else?
That. Every nigga in the thing.
Who else?
Yuta, Itadori.
Who else besides Yuta, Itadori, and Hikari?
The fucking sword nigga. Who else? Every nigga that was there.
What sword nigga?
The nigga who act pussy. The nigga be scared of everything. Bro, they basically said if you can't use reverse curse technique, you can't go squad with Sukuna. That's pretty much what they said.
The sword nigga that's pussy? Oh, Kuzukabe? Yeah. You don't have reverse curse technique. No, he doesn't. He never used it.
Oh, he didn't?
No.
Yuta did.
I said Yuta. And Itadori.
Didn't Toto use reverse curse technique?
He don't have it.
I don't care. Toto came back, nigga, with the Vibra slap. JJK, actually, no, I gotta take that back. Toto is the strongest Jujutsu sorcerer.
Why you lying, though?
With the Vibra slap, he can teleport 1,000 times a minute.
He's 50, but he's a supportive type.
Same shit. 50 times, 1,000 times, nigga. He was changing once every. Bro, come on now. He was doing his thing.
He was a support type, but you saw what happened there.
He was a support type.
Yeah.
What did Sukuna say to this nigga?
You're the essence of Jujutsu?
What the fuck? That shit was like when Madara told my guy, you are the greatest taijutsu nigga. Yeah. That's what Sukuna did to Toto.
Look,
man.
I'm gonna keep it real with you.
He said you are the essence. Oh, I gotta see what the exact words were.
He went to go punch. What are we talking about? He went to go punch Hana, and when he was jumping up to Hana, Toto jumped in front of it. They both got punched out, and that was the end of him.
Hold on, man.
He's still alive, but that was his last thing there in that battle. He said, you are what they call a Jujutsu sorcerer. And Jujutsu sorcerers are just people, they know the game.
Okay, hold on, man. We finna see this nigga exact words, bro.
No,
that
brother.
was just like when Mike Guy told that nigga, Madara told that nigga Mike Guy, like, you are really him. Like, out of everybody I met, nigga, you are him. What this nigga said. Hold on. He said this nigga socked this nigga. He ate the Black Flash and said this guy a sorcerer to the core, nigga. Nothing in him is not a sorcerer. You falling asleep?
No.
I was like, damn.
Oh, nigga, I was looking at the paper.
I was talking shit, but hey, to the core though, right? To the core. So, all right, man, my bad. Back to the manga though, right? So, JJK, man, out of everything that's going on, man, which character you think had the best ending? Whose story did you think they got right in that series?
Have every motherfucker. I'm happy for Yuji's ending.
Okay.
The only thing I liked about that was that Yuji didn't lose everybody. He did keep at least his friends. Mm-hmm. That's about all I can say that's positive about the ending.
Okay. Shit, for me, I got to give it to Gojo. I think they did his story right, even giving us the flashback of being the strongest, but he lost to a nigga who was really the strongest. And in doing that, he wasn't alone.
Sukuna's ending is right next to it. Because Sukuna, when he was dying and Yuji was like, come on, man, live your life with me. He like, fuck you, nigga. I'll die. And then when he's in the pathways of souls, like reincarnation, Mahito's like, well, how do you feel, man? And he's like, I mean, shit, man. If I get to live another life, I'll do things differently. And he's like, what? That's boring. He's like, it is what it is, man. I lost. Naturally, I should probably rethink my decisions.
Yeah, I tell you, man, JJK was one of them mangas, man. You feel what I'm saying? So look, man, JJK, if you got to give it out of 10 stars. Well, actually, before we close out JJK, let me ask you this. What would you have changed if you could change anything in the ending?
I would have gave Kenjaku a real good fight. I'd have let his merger thing kind of happen a little bit to the point where like you see the amalgamation or whatever. You see lives lost. I'd probably somehow make Gojo still alive and kicking. Mm-hmm. Right when when they said he died and he was with fucking Nanami and they said you go north or south, he actually goes north and is reborn new, but he gave up one of his eyes and now it's like 3 eyes, it's not 6. He's no longer the strongest sorcerer, but he is around there. He's like at the same strength as the students now. Probably he still has to get there, or he's just a teacher now. He lives his life just being a regular ass man now. He's no longer a god. He's no longer live. Yeah.
Stop all that soft shit, man. All that soft ass shit.
I'm not saying he's gonna be the honor.
He want to go to live.
I'm not saying he's gonna be the honor one anymore.
It.
Or if you don't let him live, give him a funeral at least.
Let these people was supposed to die.
Let these people appreciate this nigga because he didn't get no funeral.
You know who he remind me of?
Who?
Jiraiya. He died how he was supposed to die, man. He went out.
But you can see Gege's hate boner for that nigga in the last chapter. He was like, haven't we had enough of Gojo Satoru? Shut up.
Look, man. He went out how he was supposed to go out.
Yeah.
JJK was done. And I say this, man, if I could have changed the ending, I would have actually gave an explanation to what Yuji's domain expansion was.
Oh man. You definitely
I mean like
Gege, what the fuck, nigga? Yo, I don't even know what his name is, bro, or what it did. It's short hit.
Bro, this nigga said domain expansion. And that's it.
I have no idea what that shit was.
And then
man.
The nigga just died.
Nigga, they were fighting inside his environmental area or whatever. But besides that, they was
fighting in heaven. Bro, you know how Gojo woke up in the shit? That was Sukuna's face, like.
I wanted it to be an insta kill. That would have been nice.
Hold on, I gotta show you the face, man.
That would have been beautiful. If Sukuna's final thing was that, and he was in the train station, that means he was going to hell. He's like, yeah, we taking you there, nigga.
Hold on, man.
But that is like Yuji's kind of sentiment. It is like we're gonna reflect on your life, and Sukuna was like, I don't give a fuck. It's right around there, yeah. He's like, you know what, man? Okay, so what, man? You ain't dying.
Don't in the chapter like this, right? One of the hardest things we ever saw. Right? It was like, no way in hell this nigga usually get a domain.
He said middle finger.
We get Sukuna in this bitch.
That'd have been good, man. If that
He
was
said, hold on, bro. I know this nigga didn't just...
why am I
nigga ain't just put me here, man.
why am I in his body right now? Why I look like this?
No. Bro, look at dude, man. I'm just...
He's perplexed. He's like, huh? This
saying,
shit would have
man.
been good, bro. Imagine if Yuji one-shot him, but that would have said more questions like, why didn't you do it then? Why didn't you do it in the beginning?
You hear what I'm saying? Look, man, this is bad, man. It's bad, man. JJK, here we go. Overall, man, as a whole.
Overall,
out of 10
man.
stars, what you giving it?
It's like a 6.5.
That's
nigga.
sad as fuck, bro. I'm giving it a 9.
That shit a
Don't
D,
you ever,
bro.
Don't you ever
That's just
disrespect
a C
JJK
minus.
like that, man.
That's just a C minus.
Don't you ever-
If you come back,
Don't
you better.
ever disrespect JJK like that, man.
That's just a C minus. C plus.
You
If
need to repent.
I'm being nice.
You need to repent. for
My
even
hero
thinking
is a B minus. This is a C. This is a
So
C
hold
minus.
on. You telling me that the My Hero Academia ending is better than the JJK ending?
Absolutely.
We're out. The fire!
No, we're not out.